Good day to you, morning, evening, whenever you're going to be doing this. This is, as described in the title, some myofascial release for the shoulder area, the lats and shoulder area. I love to pair this with the neck relief video that I posted, so look if you haven't checked that. Some myofascial release for the neck paired with now this post, which will be around the shoulder area, because as we know, those muscles are definitely all connected and work with each other. So this is part of my routine before I am going to be active during the day, especially with the use of my arms, shoulders, upper back area. So a block is required here, and we'll get started. So on the medium setting, so just a reminder, if you're using blocks, this is considered the small setting, medium, and high. And some yoga teachers call that differently, but we're going to start on the whichever arm. I'm going to start with my right arm, and the very first thing on the medium setting, the front edge of the block there, so that front edge right here is where we'll target as far as what part of the block is putting pressure where we want it. And so I'm going to right underneath like the base of your armpit. So it's going to connect with the latissimus dorsi over here, the lats, and then the pectoral major, pec major over toward the front. So where the pressure will be right underneath, like I said, the base of the armpit. So I'm just going to lean my armpit right onto the block and mess around a little bit, kind of fidget about to find where that, like I said, that front edge will be where the pressure is put into the base of the armpit. You can rest the head in the right hand here, the grounded hand, and then you can just stay in stillness if that pressure feels nice right there, or you can rock forward and back, however far forward and back feels good. And if you're putting any pressure into bony area, then you might need to shift a little bit and readjust and go from there. So I'm going to just do this for 30 to 60 seconds, and by all means, you stay longer than what will be here on the video if you'd like to. Just do what's best for you. And then with myofascial release, it's always good to, right after using the rollers or the massage balls or a block, whatever tool you're using for your myofascial release, it's good to then do some movement of that area that you just worked on. So we'll do that in this video as well. So once I get to a point where I feel like, yeah, that's about right, I'm going to lift up, flip the block to the small setting, front edge, and then put the pressure right down, right below the humeral head of the shoulder. So that shoulder joint, that shoulder bone right up there on the top, right below. So you'll find a good spot there. Again, avoiding the bone, but just putting a little pressure down into that upper shoulder, that outer deltoid muscle. And then again, stay in stillness right here, just resting into the pressure here. Or again, I'm going to rock forward and back again. And you might move around even a centimeter difference in the positioning of the block can make all the difference as far as, and is beneficial. So even spending time in one spot, moving slightly to another spot. Okay, there's Ollie, my puppy. So you can't see this, but I'm just rocking back and forth still. And then again, once you feel like that's sufficient, we're going to sit up. And then with that side, the side that we just did, sit however you're comfortable. I'm kind of in a mermaid position. with that right arm, the arm that you just did, we're going to go ahead and draw circles with the hand. However big a circle feels okay for that right shoulder, the shoulder you just did. And then 4 or 5 circles. When you're done, reverse the direction of the circles. And then arm along your side, palm facing forward, and just lift up and overhead. You might especially feel that on the lat when you pull up. And then for the last one here, bring that right arm palm facing down as if it's setting up on a high shelf, and we're going to move forward and back. Helpful both for the lat and stretching open the pec major there. So just real simple, basic movement. And then I kind of give that right shoulder a wiggle and a roll on its own there. And then we'll switch over to the other side. Medium setting, front edge of the block. We're going to rest the base, real scientific description here, base of the armpit, right against that front edge of the block. Rest the head in the hand. If you found that good spot there, go ahead and either stay there in stillness or rock forward and back. Keeping the jaw nice and relaxed. You know that's connected to the tension that could be in the neck and in the shoulder area as well. So a lot of times I'm a broken record on keeping the jaw relaxed, meaning the teeth not clenching tightly together, but just being a little looser so that we can keep the neck muscles relaxed and then even down into the shoulders. So once this has been sufficient for you on the armpit area, armpit base, then gently lift up, flip the block to the small setting, and then we're bringing the just underneath the humeral head, the shoulder joint bone. Find a spot there that works and either stay in stillness or rock a bit forward and back. Taking time if you need or want to adjust the position, go lower. Maybe if you want to, even if just a centimeter lower. I generally just kind of hang out in one area on my shoulders. Good. And then when that feels sufficient, again, feel free to stay as long as you'd like here. I'm going to sit back up and add some movement into this arm. Drawing circles first. And I know I'm a shadow again. I'm not a professional videographer. And then reverse the direction of the circles. And then bring that left arm along the side, palm facing forward, and we're just going to kind of swing up and overhead. Still keeping that jaw nice and relaxed. And then bring that left arm to rest as if on a high shelf, palm facing down, elbow bent, and forward and back. Good, give it a little shimmy and roll to that left shoulder. And then next, I like to come up and sit on my heels. If that's not comfortable for you, that's fine. Swing around and sit on the bum if you'd like to here. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll the shoulders, whichever direction to start. Just a few times. And then reverse directions. And then bring those arms out ahead of you as if you're holding a beach ball in between the palms here. And I'm going to reach away. So open the shoulder blades as if you're, I don't know, as if you're reaching forward. And then as you draw back, think about the shoulder blades reaching back toward each other. And I just go back and forth a few times. Reach forward, open the space between the shoulder blades, and then reach back. Okay, good. Whatever feels good there. Shimmy the shoulders. Excellent. That's it for the shoulder area. And I'm not editing this, so you get to see all the in-between stuff. Okay, bye-bye.